All right, we're here with Javier Olono, and do me a favor, we're just going to talk back and forth a little bit, but tell me a little bit about yourself and what was your driving force for getting into real estate.
Okay, yeah, so I am a native Tucsonian, born and raised here, graduated from Cienega High School out in Vail, and then went to the University of Arizona, where I studied communication. Graduated from there and actually moved up to Scottsdale, did a little bit of work up there, didn't like it too much, and decided that I wanted to come back to Tucson and really get into real estate. So what got me interested in it was actually I went to the library one day during college with a couple of friends for a little study session, and when I got there, the table had a book on it. The author was Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, so I picked it up, thumbed through it, started reading it, and I got really intrigued by it. Actually went to one of his little seminar things that he had coming here, and I thought it was just awesome stuff. But I was kind of, I don't want to say nervous, but I was hesitant to jump full force into it because it wasn't like a guaranteed job type of
commission-based industry.
Exactly. There's no guarantee that you're going to get paid in this job. So I was a little nervous, but after doing that secure job deal, it didn't feel right to me, and I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna do it. It's something that I'm super interested in. I love talking to people. I love helping people out, and the more that I read into it, I read a few different books. I wanted to make sure that I was gonna be good with it, and it just seemed like the right fit, and so I jumped headfirst into it, and I've been loving it ever since. So
you're talking as if you're like 50 years old.
Yes.
But you're only what, 25?
Yeah.
So 25 years old.
But I'm wise.
You're wise.
I'm very wise.
You are. What have you enjoyed about real estate so far then?
Man, I have loved everything about real estate. I love getting to interact with people. I love learning about their stories, figuring out what it is that they're looking for in a home and what's going to make them happy when they come home. Because for me, growing up, that's what it was. You come home, and that's where you feel safe, that's where you feel comfortable, and being able to help people find that place where it feels right for them, it's awesome. So the whole process has been good, and then the more that I do it, the more I like visiting my clients afterwards, so I can see how they've turned that house, which oftentimes it's a vacant house with just a blank canvas, when we go under contract, so afterwards they move in and now it's their home.
That's right. A lot of
awesome.
Memories made there and whatnot. So and actually you're a very important part of their life. That's what's really kind of neat.
Oh yeah, and that's, the team, they teach you to stay in touch with these people. You don't just sell them a house and be done. They become part of our family, part of our friends, and that's what I love so much about it. So
how did you get in contact with Team Integrity?
So I had gone to a couple different brokerages to kind of interview when I was getting into real estate. I wanted to see what they're all about, see what was a good fit. Loved KW, loved the training base that they have. And then once I got into KW, I started interviewing with different teams around the company, so I could get a different feel for what they're all about. And then actually my tia Rosie Donnelly, who you're good friends with, she actually told me to reach out to you, and so I did, got in touch with you, did a long interview process with you guys, and just I fell in love with the team, I fell in love with the environment, and that's kind of how I got hooked up. So
not to interject there, but what do you enjoy about the team then?
Oh man, like I said, the training for me. First of all, getting into it was the training aspect. I didn't know anything, so I needed to get somebody who's gonna teach me the ropes and teach me how to create a long, sustainable business. And so, first and foremost, that's what I liked. But now that I've been in it for a while, it's so much more than that. Yes, they're going to teach you how to do it, and yes, they're going to hold you accountable to your goals and what you want to do. But I get to come to work and work with some of my best friends now, and that's what I love.
It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. And you bring so much to the team as well. I've got a couple other questions here. As you build a business within Team Integrity, why do you stay a part of it then?
Just because of that culture, because of that environment. I know that I have people who have my back, who have my best interests in mind. So I know that I can go out there and I can trust, if I go out of town like I did last week in Florida, I have Eric here who can help me out. I have Juan, Juliana, Sarah, Jessica, Jess, James. Everybody on the team is there to help me out. Camille, Jenny, all you guys.
Yeah.
Like,
so it sounds like it's an integral part.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
what we always try to do to make sure that
lean
it
on
overlaps
each other.
and it's not one thing or another, but it's actually impacting each other's lives as well. What value has the team added to your business?
Man, I wouldn't have a business if it wasn't for the team. So, yeah, I mean, the team, it's been everything to me so far, and it's just, yeah, like I said, I don't think I would have a business if it wasn't for the team.
So then, long-term goals. How do you see team integrity as an integral part of your long-term goals?
Man, that's a good question. I take a look at some of these other expansion cities that we have. Candace out in Albuquerque, James in Vegas, Chris out in KC, and I see what they're able to do and create their own little cultures and stuff within the team, and I think that's awesome. Don't know if I would ever move out to one of those far cities, but I definitely see myself helping others, creating that environment. Not like
kind of creating a team among a team.
Yeah,
concept
exactly.
Is what we talked about that as well.
Definitely. So, definitely somewhere down the road, having some agents that I can kind of help to grow their business and just kind of lean on each other, just like we do now, and just taking what we have now and just blowing it up.
And I say this, and I truly mean this. I really appreciate everything that you've brought to the team and what you contribute to, and of course as well as I do, anything that you need or anything that we can help out with, we're there to do. Is there anything that anything else you'd like to say, or if for anybody that's looking and going, what is this team about? What is it that, because we are different. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But is there something that kind of stands out maybe to you that how we're different?
How we're different. So, just for me, it's that family feel. Like I said, I did go and I checked out a couple of the different teams, a couple of different brokerages around, and see what they're all about. And we do have that family feel where it's there's love here, and I don't know if you can really put that into other words.
Gotcha.
But I feel that with my team members, my family here. And it can be tough love sometimes, mm-hmm. but it's all to help you out. It's all to help you grow your business, and that's what it's about.
Yeah. And you've heard us say it before, if you take care of the people take care of you. So that's ultimately what this is about.
Right.
So, all right. Well, thank you for coming out today.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. And have a good day.